All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good Monday morning. The 17th, I think. Yeah, November 17th. Just getting going. I'm on here a little bit early, so we'll just kind of kick the ball down the road until 8 when my legion of followers show up. uh, I've been getting some good attendance lately. Appreciate you guys. Instagram is still switched to portrait, so now it's like my whole face in the screen. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah. Whoo. 3+ weeks with the cough is gone. And of course, because I was going to turn the microphone on, I started going, and here we go. Good morning, Wendy. How are you? I know how you are. Roy Dahl, rocking and rolling, still in the game. Good to see you. The coffee's good. My Pat Johnston special this morning with my percolator. Pat sent me an orange percolator. What a guy. So very crafty gift because, now when I make my coffee, I don't need to make it on a percolator here. I got it more for when we go up to camp. That was the intention, but I've just been using it, perking my own coffee on the stovetop in my orange percolator. So I think fondly of Pat every morning when I have coffee. Isn't that something, huh? Some little gesture like that, right? I always did think fondly of Pat, but, now we have coffee together. So Jason Rector coming in at a 9. Jubal Williamson, the man and the legend, Jubal coming in hot. The man with a seatbelt, Dave Davis from Denver. Good morning. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I'm sure you're off to somewhere this morning. You've probably driven 3,000 miles just on this call. Maybe not. Good morning, Dave Howard. Good to see you. Good to see you guys jumping in. Yeah. Aura Ring died. Can't get it to connect. I let it run out of fuel out there in Memphis, and I'm like, I'll charge it. And then we didn't have a USB thing, so it went 4 or 5 days. And she's flatlined, guys. I don't know how to get it going again. So for the record, I got 23 months out of it. So that's how long one of those things lasts under heavy use. It's pretty banged up. Good morning, Richard Nordheim. Howdy. Good to see you. Yeah. Play with your ducks. Yeah. Good morning, Rachel. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, all the regulars coming in. Jason, I'm glad to hear you're a 9. Yeah. So, guys, I don't always see everybody on here. If you're here, and I'd appreciate it if you just kind of shout it out. Say what you're, how you doing today on a scale of 1 to 10. Pat, if you're watching this, he is obsessed with the percolator. Gets all prepared before bed and talks about it during the day. All right, if I'm being honest, I love the percolator. Can't wait to take that thing up to camp, right? So usually I was talking about making the just hot water so we don't have to turn the generator on, and using those coffee bags, and any self-respecting coffee drinker would, admonish you for using coffee bags. But we get through it. It's not a big deal. So Pat sent me the percolator, and now I'm just using it at home. So last night I said to Wendy, I was cleaning it. That's just a curious little device, huh? Just so simple. Maybe I was a pilgrim back in the day or something. So anyway, one more honk of the geese. May that be the last one until next year. So appreciate you guys tolerating my cold. Good morning, Catherine Thomas. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah. Locke Johnson. How are you? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome. I think Yin's coming in here too, right? Good to see you guys. A couple of our newest members of our En route program inside the Rosenberg community. Yeah. Had a great week with you guys out in, I call it Memphis, but I guess we were in some place called Stanton. I don't know, an hour from the airport. Dave Davis says, I'm a 7 right now, but getting my head cleaned out to raise it up. So, yeah, pop in the chat. Weigh her out on a scale of 1 to 10 today. Guys, I'm here every day. Today is day 326. Probably a 98% of the time I'm right here at 8 a.m. But when I'm not, I do it from the airport. I do it from a hotel room, wherever I can post up and get as close to 8 a.m. as I can. Oftentimes, if I'm traveling, it'll be at 5 a.m. or 3 a.m. or 4, whatever, just before I get on a plane, whatever. So Bob enjoys the simple things. Nothing wrong with that. That's right. Then I get 3 cups out of it, right? First one's a little rugged because we get a few of those grounds in there, right? You got to chomp those down. But if you do it just right, you don't. It's got a little filter in the bottom. I'm told you don't really need that, but I'm having fun with it. I think Wendy's having a good time chuckling at me. Yeah, she should be. The live notification didn't fly up. Had to find it. Yeah, you got to kind of look for it or click on my Facebook page. So you can probably set it up so it comes in, or you can just put an alarm on your phone at 7:58 a.m. Eastern that says Bob is coming at you live here in a couple minutes. So hop on. So yeah, I've been trying to hop on a couple minutes early just to kind of let it do its magic and put the red circle around my picture or whatever on Instagram, and so it shows up. But good morning, Victor Anthony. Probably one of my favorite pictures from last week is me and Victor sitting at the table hanging out. Just a good shot of both of us. And so I put it on my social media yesterday. So Victor, we got a future, you know. Victor. Good morning, Yin. Yeah, welcome. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming. It's funny when sometimes when I get out and speak and do different things, some people the next week will hop on here and check out what's happening. So, guys, this is a great community of people that show up most mornings. We hang out. I usually bring a topic of personal and business development to try to help you move the needle a little bit in your life. Not from a high place, not from a place of I've got it all figured out. Certainly not. More often, it's me sharing all the mistakes that I made in business and life over the years to try to help you avoid a few of them. So anyway, so know that, you know, if you think I'm sitting over here trying to be all that in a bag of chips, it's not really that at all. It's me just sharing some things out and really working on my craft. And this helps me get better at speaking, be better on my feet, get connected with people, keep people thinking about us inside the Rosenberg group, telling them what we got going, and just keeping my podcast chops up and all that. So anyway, and just kind of walking the walk, because we talk a lot about discipline and consistency inside the communities. And I would say that 326 days in a row models consistency and discipline. So anyway, with that, today I wanted to continue our 10-day series on the contractor's playbook. Okay. Just kind of getting better at life as a contractor. Guys, you could insert the word entrepreneur there. A lot of you guys now that are jumping on here are in the outdoor living space or pond space, contracting, remodeling, you name it. We've got all kinds of different folks on here. If you're trying to move the needle in a business fashion, or even as an employee and as you're a member of a team, this is a great place to be. So yeah, welcome all that are ready to start the week on a positive note and motivate you today. Yeah, for a Monday, right? Don't forget, it's Mindset Monday inside of our Rosenberg group. So I think Bubba Hogan is handling the call today. I probably will jump on and mix it up in the chat and maybe poke a little fun at him like he does me. So today I want to talk about communication, okay? Communication equaling conversion as it relates to you selling your jobs or increasing your interactions with people, all right? So people don't buy the best contractor. They buy the contractor who communicates the best. I've gotten projects just because I went in and actually could string a few sentences together and was good on my feet and talked with people. Juan Carlos, good morning. Yeah, so most contractors lose jobs they should win. Okay, not because of the price or the craftsmanship, not because they're not the best at what they do, but more so because the client didn't feel confident during the process, right? And that's on you. Okay. Clear communication is not a soft skill. It's a profit skill. Okay. I'll give you kind of a comparison. Back when I was running the construction business, I remember I had 2 clients back to back who taught me a lesson I'll never forget. Client number 1, we'll call them. I did the estimate fast, didn't ask enough questions, didn't clarify the details, got it off my desk, hit send, lost the job. Okay. Good morning, Dustin. Client said, yeah, we've decided that they gave me the Yeah, we're going in a different direction. Don't you love that one? Going in a different direction. Which is code for we didn't feel confident with you. Okay. Same week, client number 2, same type of job. Okay, this time I slowed down. I listened, clarified, explained the process. Here's how things go with us. Here's the expectation. Here's the timeline. Here's what we can do. Here's what we can't do. Same price, same work. Hired me on the spot. That's when it hit me, guys. What was the difference, right? It's not what you say, it's what they understand and how you make them feel. Okay. The difference between those two interactions was just communication, nothing else. Zero, nothing else. Okay. So, guys, your first job is to create that certainty with people. Okay. Clients hire the contractor who's going to make them feel safe making a decision. And the certainty comes from things like tone, clarity, confidence. If you're confident in what you're talking about, they're going to be confident as well. Preparation, be prepared for that stuff, right? Consistent follow-up, check back in. Hey, would it be okay if I don't hear from you by Monday afternoon? I give you a buzz on my way back from the job. Just don't want you to think I forgot about you. You're not just building a deck or a pond or a kitchen or a bathroom. You're building trust. Confused clients don't buy. When they don't understand the process, the scope, the timeline, or the price, they're going to retreat back. I'm going to need to think about that. I need to talk to my wife. I need to talk to my husband. Yeah, we got a couple other guys we're waiting to hear from. We're not really sure if we're going to do the project this year. It's getting late in the season. We might kick it to spring. Whatever they need to say to get out the door, right? Communication, all right, makes things much more smooth. Confusion is expensive. Clarity is profitable. So, hey, here's what we're doing. Here's how long it'll take. Here's what it'll cost. Here's what you can expect from me. Here's what I need from you. That's it. Pretty simple. People pay for clarity. And over communication beats assumptions every single time. Have you ever thought about that? Well, I already told them once. I mean, they should know that, right? I already told them that once. Every job should have a clear estimate, a clear scope, a written schedule, communication rhythm. Hey, we get together on Tuesday nights at 5 to discuss anything that's come up during the week. The clarity around change orders and timelines. Hey, guys, listen, I've never done a project where something hasn't come up in the middle of it. Would it be okay if I explained what happens then? Okay, that's when we go into our change order process. And don't be alarmed. Here's how that works. Okay? When clients know what's happening, complaints disappear. Get less pushback. Stress goes down. Okay? And so do the surprises. So communication is your number one conversion tool, guys. You can be the most skilled contractor in town, have the best looking trucks, the best guys, do the best work. But if somebody down the road is communicating better, they're going to get the job. People will actually pay them more. Great communication builds trust. It reduces objections, shortens the sales cycle, increases your conversion, improves overall client satisfaction, and then in the end, guess what? It creates referrals. Some of the best jobs come from the people you're working for. That communication is the one skill that multiplies everything else. So I always ask you guys to reflect, right? And say, okay, what would it look like? I'll ask you this today. Where in my process do clients get confused? Go down through your process. How would you like to buy from you? What assumptions are you making about what they already know? Thank you for putting the links in, Wendy. What assumptions are you making about what they already know that? They know that. I ought to know that. You need to be clear. Ask yourself what part of your sales process, your sales or job flow needs clarity. What part of the whole process needs clarity? And then take action today. Tune something up today. Send one proactive update to a client with an active project, something that somebody ought to already know. You might be surprised what you get back. Hey, guys, here's where we're at. Here's what's next. Here's what to expect. Hey, it's Monday. This is what we're hoping to accomplish this week if things go well. I mean, wouldn't you want that if somebody was working in your house all week or in your yard? Yeah, Ian always says to tell them again in writing. Absolutely. Yeah, create that record. And you guys that are using JobTread or other construction management softwares, you can create a daily log. It's a timestamp. So down the road, if you have an issue and somebody says, "Well, you never told me," well, geez, looks like Locke told you right here on November 3rd. So let them tell you, Dave. Dave says, "How do you know you are communicating too much and becoming a bother?" I would say something like this. Hey guys, one of my things is I tend to be pretty heavy on the communication. If at any time you need me to throttle that down, just let me know. I won't be offended. She's probably screaming with vindication at her desk. Yeah. All right. A good first day. So, yeah, just watch how fast the stress goes down and trust goes up when you do these things. Yeah, if you're out in their yard, maybe you go around to the front door. Hey, we're heading out. We just picked up. We're gone for the day. We'll be back tomorrow with X, Y, and Z, and we're looking to get ABC done. Good morning, Bradley Birch, another one of our new clients inside the Rosenberg Group. Good to see you here. Check out the links, guys. Scroll back, check out the comments, check out the links. Wendy works pretty hard on the back end, making sure that we've got the information we need to go where we need to go. So, guys, communication is the great separator. Not skill level, not who builds the better pond, not who does a better kitchen remodel, who's got the better truck wrap, whose shirts look nicer. It's communication. It's the difference between booked versus slow, especially this time of year. It's the difference between referrals and complaints, between confidence and chaos, and finally, the difference between profit and just pressure. Yeah, Rachel, I've rarely heard of a client complaining of over communication. I don't believe that ever happened to me either. You don't have to be perfect, guys. You just have to be clear, consistent, and confident. Try it. Try it. And pick your platform. It doesn't, if you're, hey, I don't have time to call. Boom, shoot a text. Shoot an email. Do an update on your JobTread software that they see. It screams, your project is important to me, and I know I'm not being ignored. Okay? All right, pop a fist pump in the chat if this resonated with you, if you're coming back tomorrow, and you're going to share this out to all your friends in your community so that we can help as many people as possible on a daily basis. Okay? Clarity converts, guys. Clarity converts. Tomorrow, day 6 of 10 in our contractor growth playbook, it's going to be about managing subs like a pro. This one's going to save you headaches, arguments, callbacks, and cash. It's one of the most important topics of the entire series, and one probably have the most experience and frustration with all the time. So share it out if you will. Just like what's his name there, Frisella says, share the show. I don't have sponsors. We're pretty pretty grassroots here, bootstrapping it. So the way we get more people involved is if you guys just share it out. There's no better endorsement. If you guys just share it out, say, hey, I'm watching this guy every morning. He's done this for 326 days in a row, sharing personal development, business development stuff, and helping people any way that he can. Share it out. I would appreciate it. Also, don't forget, check out that little ticker tape on the bottom of the screen. Wendy has opened her Etsy store where she is sharing love and kindness by way of T-shirts, a very simple saying for you and the person reading it, with a heart. So just sharing love and kindness. The world could use more of it. Thank you, Roy. Thanks, Victor. I appreciate you. So check out the link for her store. Also, you guys that are inside of our Rosenberg community, Bubba will be handling the DSA call today, Daily Sales Accelerator. And that's all about mindset. Okay, Mindset Monday. I'll talk about your mindset as it relates to sales. Okay, making sure that you got your head screwed on right at the beginning of the week. All right, join him at 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern. We will be in Houston December 2nd and 3rd for our 2-day takeoff event. If you're an en route client, you certainly can attend. But we also will be there the 8th and the 9th the following week for our ground school event, which is all about leadership. 2-day deep dive on leadership. We have Phil Kornichuk coming in and some others. Steve will be there. I'll be there. It's a great way to connect with all the other people inside the coaching community, and it's part of your your membership fee to be part of the program. So we'd love to have you there. Rachel, thank you. Roy, thank you. Dave Davis, hey, maybe we can get a run at 10 shares today, guys. That would be awesome. Yeah, I love it. I appreciate you guys so much. Share what you're trying to accomplish this week. Hey, if you're still in the accountability challenge that we're doing inside the Rosenberg group, post it up. Make sure you're posting in the Facebook group. If you're not a member of the Summit Facebook community, hit me up. That's something that I've just kind of kept alive. A couple thousand people in there that we post in there pretty much daily. We'll share this live in there and try to share some positivity. So don't hesitate to post in there. And I would challenge you guys, if you're in these community groups where it's nothing but negativity, get out. You know, I love the tile ones or something like specialty ones where, you know, somebody posts something and then 443 people rip them to shreds. We don't do that. Anybody that, if you post negative stuff, if you post politics, if you go high order on something, you exit stage left very quickly. No warning, no nothing. You're out. We don't tolerate it. And I haven't really had to do that, but maybe once or twice. And I just want to make sure that people aren't pushing their own initiative and that you're just helping people level up and get better at life and business. So thank you, Matt. I appreciate you. Good job on the videos lately. Post another one. I know you got another one in there. Guys, you should be posting on social media daily, if not multiple times a day. Get out there. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. There isn't anyone that shouldn't know what you do. The first thing I ask when people come to me and say, oh, hey, coach, leads are down. I'm on a coaching call on a Zoom thing. First thing I do is pick up, okay, let's see what Telos Construction's doing. Okay, Matt. I get on my social media soapbox and I preach a little bit because that's free. Like that stuff should be dialed in. You should have a story. You should have a post. Do a reel on Instagram. Connect them together. Get out there. Make people sick and tired of you. Why not? Because it's going to be that one time where somebody's at a barbecue and they're going, now I'm thinking about doing an addition. Oh, man, this backyard would look great with a water feature. I know a guy. Guy's on Facebook all the time. I see his work. Looks like a good guy. I've heard him speak. I feel like I even know him. What would happen? What would happen? Probably get more work from the people you want it from. So anyway, we're back in Maine, getting dialed in for the week. Intentionally stayed away from work stuff yesterday just to, because I have a tendency to, you know, Wendy said, what do you what looks like, what would be a good day for you today? And normally world domination would roll off my tongue. I said, no, let's just kind of reset here. So we took care of a bunch of things. Went over to Costco. Holy. Oh, first of all, the carts in there are the size of a couch. So everybody's driving a couch, right? And you go by the first of all, if you go to the bathroom, you have to go back through the register. So you have to leave your couch. You push it down through. It's full on crash up derby in there. And everybody's lined up for the samples. Guys, have a bite to eat before you go to Costco. I don't want the samples. I don't need the samples. The samples are out in the middle of the store and everybody's powdering all. I'm out. I don't want the samples. But boy, don't they have a bunch of chicken and ground turkey, and we load up on the egg whites and all kinds of stuff. If you need 27 of something, it's the place to be, right? And I will say this, they are professional at moving people. You get in and out of there. But I'm still not over the fact that you still have to prove your innocence on the way out the door, especially if you self-check. They shake you down at the door, check your receipt, make sure you didn't steal something. Like, guys, if you don't want me checking out if you don't trust me as a cashier, you shouldn't have hired me in the first place. I'm gone. So Bob and Costco has to be a sight to see. Ask Wendy, she'll tell you. Come out heavier than when you went in. Yeah, for sure. Right? Yin looks like she's steering a ship when she pushes the car. She can do it though. Yeah. I had to. Wendy's like, can you take this thing? I'm like, sure, let's go. So I stick to the outside. I said, you go to the interior. If we go into the bowels of the aisles, it's anybody's bet when you may come out of there. So the best part though, I love it. After you check out, everybody pulls their cart in over to the left where there's some tables and you can get some pizza and a hot dog. What are you doing? Hey, Wendy, what do you think? You want to shoot over to Costco and get some lunch? Like, what are these people doing? They have frozen stuff. They're just sitting there winding the pizza into them. I don't know. To each their own, or each to their own, however you say that. Wendy and I go back and forth on that. But anyway, we're teed up for a good week. We're off the rails without the Aura ring. I don't know what's going on over here. I don't think I'll buy another one. I'm beyond the 18 months where they'll take a return or something to replace your battery. Maybe I'll try that, but I don't know. I think I'm good with it. It's been good. Wendy loves hers, and she can see us. She got like 97 or 89 or something last night. We use it mostly to gauge the sleep score. So anyway, little life hacks. Quickly, there's a path of travel. Left open over here. Someone come just, yeah. The guy grabbed us. He's like, hey, guys, come with me. Otherwise, you're going to be miserable. And I'm like, we kind of wanted to do the self-checkout. Wendy kind of smokes the self-checkout. He's like, oh, come right over here. We'll get you. And he was right, you know. And then I started like, I getting all stressed out. Like, what do I need to take out of the cart? What do I need to leave in? And finally, I'm like, I'm out. I'm going to go stand over here and look at my phone and stay out of everybody's way. And you know what? Son of a gun, if it didn't work out, way better. So let me know when you need me to push the cart. Yeah, those middle aisles. And hey, if you need a new Carhartt coat or, you know, some motor oil or some broccoli, you're in the right place. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you being here. I'll be back tomorrow at 8. Again, tomorrow we're going to talk about handling subcontractors. You guys all interact with them on a daily basis, a lot more than I used to. So, but I can hopefully share a few things that I did right and wrong, save you some headaches. So you new folks that jumped on, Brad and Ian and Locke, thanks for being here. Rachel, Matt, Padron, Juan Carlos, good to see you. Get to work, buddy, Roy says. Wendy, thanks for handling the links on the backside. And guys, I will see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. As always, if you need me, reach out. I'll help you any way that I can. Take care, guys.